Now, the only other thing I have left is my top 10 list for this week.
Subscribe.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, I had a plethora of options. I had one question. Actually, I had a couple of questions on this.
Yeah.
Because I realized that I lived the gimmick better than anybody else. I needed to understand brainless logic. I put top 10 Cena booking. And for whatever reason, when I was putting the list, the first thing I thought of was Cena versus the Nexus at SummerSlam 2010. Was it the top 10 Cena booking decisions that pissed me off or were bad or stupid or something like that?
That was the general idea.
Okay. Top 10 Cena stupid bookings. Okay, I'll put that in there. And then it's top 10 celebrity Hall of Famers. And then the note I have next to it is Jeff's dad.
Yes.
Which
means crappy ones?
I thought it was either the top 10 celebrities I think should be in it, or if it was the top 10 celebrities that should not be in it.
Although I don't even think we've gotten to 10 celebrities who are in it at this point.
It's very true. I think it's 10 celebrities that are deserving that are not in. Maybe I just put Jeff's dad because it's Hall of Fame. So I had that. I could have done the top 10 countries I have beef with. But no. This one was too good to pass up this week.
Okay.
Do you want to take a guess who the list has to do with?
Christian Cage?
Close. They kind of work together.
Dino Man?
No. Close. He was also part of WWE Developmental at one point. I'll give you a hint, and I'm only going to give you one. And if you don't get it, I'm sorry. But just like Andre the Giant, he is the only wrestler in the history of professional wrestling to have gained weight in the middle of a wrestling match.
Right. Cassius Ohno.
I came up with a list of the top 10 matches for Chris Hero / Cassius Ohno now that he has announced his return to the wrestling ring.
Yeah. This is going to be great.
Oh, this is good. I was cracking up on this one. Number 10, the Man Scout. Now, before I do this, I'm setting the over-under on pole matches to 3.5. Are you hammering the over or are you keeping the under?
I'm taking the over.
Taking the over. I think that's a safe bet. Number 10, the Man Scout in a s'mores on a pole match. You're gonna love this one, Cousin Jay. Number 9, I had to Google to make sure this person was still alive. PN News. I want to see PN News versus Chris Hero in a scaffolding match.
So do I. So does Tim. I bet my brother would even want to watch that.
Oh, I'm sure of it too. Scotty and I could do a live watch of it as it's happening too, live on the podcast. In fact, if they ever do Cassius Ohno versus PN News in a scaffolding match, you could get. I'm sure Scotty would be on board. Him and I can do a live stream of watching the podcast live or watching that match live on the podcast.
As both of them fall through the ring.
As both of them fall through the ring. You son of a bitch, Cousin Jay. I may never forget.
But by the way, that's kind of what happened with Mick Foley when he went against Triple H in the Hell in the Cell match.
It's kind of what happened
in 2000.
That's kind of what happened to Taz when he had that match with Bam Bam Bigelow too in ECW.
Yeah. He stole it from PN News. By the way, PN News was in ECW, so I wouldn't doubt
baby, yo, baby, yo. Yo, baby, yo, baby, yo. Yo, baby, yo, baby, yo. Number 8, Kazarni. Kazarni and Cassius Ohno in a fried dough on a pole match. Number 7, Nick Camaretto. The hairy dude from AEW. But I don't just want Nick Camaretto in this match. No. I want Nick Camaretto dressed up as a Sasquatch and him and Cassius Ohno in a beef jerky on a pole match. Number 6, Grimmett. Number 6, Grimace, the purple creature from the McDonald's people. The same one that had his birthday with that god-awful shake that they were offering. No, I don't want Grimace and a cheeseburger on a pole match. I want Grimace and Cassius Ohno with a Ronald McDonald on a forklift match.
And not against the Hamburglar and the Hamburger on a pole match?
No.
All right.
Number
undercard.
Number 5, Duke the Dumpster Drosy. And I want to see them in a street fight. Because for crying out loud, who wouldn't want to watch Cassius Ohno fight a garbage man in a street fight?
They're going to dumpster dive, man. It's going to be like in back of the Golden Corral. And like...
Number 4, I want to see him fight Yoshihiko, also known as the blow-up doll that Kenny and his boyfriend Ibushi have wrestled in a wrestling match. I don't have any kind of special stipulation. I just want to see Yoshihiko and Cassius Ohno with 7 consecutive Canadian destroyers. If Yoshihiko hits Cassius Ohno with 7 consecutive Canadian destroyers, say that 5 times fast, I will never, ever, ever utter a negative word about Cassius Ohno again on this podcast. He's not making it to 2. He's not making it to 1.
Chris Brown asked, is Vince Russo booking these pole matches?
Oh, number 3, The Big Show. Remember I told you, Jay, I want to see The Big Show, but not just The Big Show. I want to see The Big Show dressed up like Captain Insano, and I want to see him and Cassius Ohno in a stairs match. I'm gonna get you on this one too. Number 2, Luigi Primo. I want to see Luigi Primo and Cassius Ohno in a pizza on a pole match.
It's a me, Luigi.
It's an amazing, the pizza pie.
When my brother sent me a video of Luigi Primo, like a year and a half ago, he's like, have you ever seen this guy? I'm like, oh yeah. I love Luigi Primo. The fact that he and Cassius Ohno would be on a pizza on a pole match is yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I laughed so hard the back of my head hurts. So cousin Jay, that was 2 through 10. Do you care to venture a guess of what numero uno for the top 10 matches for Cassius Ohno upon his wrestling return? Who do I want to see him wrestle?
I mean, I think it should be the Dozer.
I'll be honest, I tried doing this without as many active WWE guys because I know it's not going to happen unless, Triple H brings him back and everything. And I think he's going to stick with AEW because I heard that Tony Khan has a better spread in catering.
Right. That's true.
But the one person I want to see Cassius Ohno wrestle, now that he is back in wrestling, is none other than Matt Riddle. And not just any match. I want to see the exact same rematch from Matt Riddle's debut in NXT, where Cassius Ohno gets stuck between the bottom rope and the mat, but not get out himself. He needs to get lathered up in butter, and they shove him through the ropes before Matt Riddle knees him in the face 1, 2, 3.
Bro.
That was my top 10. I told you, Jay, I was very proud of that one.
You should be.
I realized how many times I Russo'd myself doing this.
Yes.
And I did hit the over. It was like 4 or 5. I think half the matches were on a pole.
Yes.
And the other ended a double DQ.
Wait. When you're saying double DQ, are you talking about getting like 2 hot dogs at one of those Dairy Queens with brazier?
Yes. I just booked an entire card like Vince Russo. Half the matches are on a pole, and the other half end in double disqualification.
Or on a forklift?
And one bra and panties match.